Jonnie Peacock breaks down in tears after heartbreaking family discovery on Who Do You Think You Are? Jonnie Peacock caught himself by surprise as he broke down in tears after making a heartbreaking discovery about his family on BBC show Who Do You Think You Are? The Paralympic hero, 25, was told how his 4 times great-grandmother Louisa Voss was a single woman who had 4 illegitimate children. She spent time working as an agricultural laborer, as part of a controversial kind of gang whose leaders were known to whip their charges. Police documents showed that in 1841, she was branded a bad character for excessive noise and fornication in the village of Warboys, Camps. Louisa, related to Jonnie on his dad's side, spent a couple of months in a workhouse in nearby St Ives, but left with 2 of her children in 1853. He was told that she was a strong character because she had testified in court against 2 men who had wronged her. Jonnie, a Paralympic gold medalist in the men's 100 meters in 2012 and 2016, met historian Nicola Verdon in Warboys Parish Church to find out more about Louisa. She showed him something that touched a nerve. After showing him various certificates, including one for a marriage in that very church, Nicola presented Jonnie with Louisa's death certificate from 1855. He said, "So this is her death certificate? She died of breast cancer. It's weird, it's sad, it's like it has ended. But she," he continued, "I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I didn't get emotional before. I don't know why." Nicola concluded that Louisa was a woman who didn't want to be put down by anybody. Jonnie, a former Strictly Come Dancing contestant, replied, "No, and I don't know if I draw comparisons to almost myself in that she's quite fiery and she's very strong-willed." Addressing his tears, Jonnie admitted, "I really didn't expect that." He later reflected on his feelings, saying, "When I first learned about Louisa having 4 illegitimate children, you just think she's a young woman who's just a bit wild. But then you learn more about her and you learn she was involved in this gang. She lived a really tough life. She always seemed to come back, you know, whatever she did, she always seemed to come back and she wasn't afraid of getting in men's faces. And back in the 1850s, you know, standing up to men was no mean feat. She was not afraid. You know, she took 2 men to court. She was before her time, really."